It's finally time for the October readings for every sign of the zodiac. Yes, I know October is halfway over, but you know what? There's still a lot left. And I know why Spirit has broken it up. I can tell you why. We did not have a regular October reading at the beginning of the month. It's because there has been a lot of clearing out of old energies with this past full moon, the Aries full moon, and which happened on the 13th, October 13th, and just with these ascension energies, these energies that are designed to lift you up out of old karmic patterns, out of old ancestral pain, and out of your own wounds from past lives, from earlier in this life. And these have been very intense energies intended divinely to do that, okay? This is just going to be a message. And so like now we're heading into the second half of October, having passed through that significant energetic squeeze, if you will, okay? Okay, so this message is for everyone, every sign, and then we will delve into the individual signs. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is talking about, and very beautifully illustrated in this deck, which is the Austera Tarot, talking about those first tentative steps. Once we've gone through that energy wave, that those first tentative steps into your new life, your new way, your new relationships, your new self, you know. This is a very, I was going to say excited, but it's more like, you know, she wants to see what's going to happen. Tentative would definitely be the energy here. It's like not afraid, just like, okay, here we go. That feeling like, here we go. And there are all these red foxes all around her. The red fox talks about that divine energy that helps us over and through obstacles, that divine energy that carries us. And here they're all over, you know, and it can feel sometimes like she's being overwhelmed by that energy, and it can feel sometimes like she's being carried or led by that energy. And that's how you're going to feel. It's going to alternate, but know that you are successful. The Six of Wands. Know that you are supported, and that the more you can flow, as illustrated by the fish in this card, the more you can flow and go with the changes and grow. You know, you can see the growth here with the wands. The easier it's going to be for you, and the more successful and victorious you'll be in this new time, in this new way, in this new life that you and the divine are moving into together, right? We have this karma card talking about exactly what we just said. These are the things that have closed out. These are the things that, you know, maybe the tail end of some of them are still closing out for you. But these are, this is the way relationships used to be, the way roles in your life used to be, and this is really changing. The divine is coming in, breaking down the old ways, closing out the old cycles, and moving you into that new way. And that's what you're going to be building your life on now with the divine. So beautiful. This is the case for everyone. And now we will delve into the individual zodiac signs and enjoy. Hi Libra. This is your message for October, the second half of October 2019. These beautiful greens. Spirit really guided me to use these decks, these crystals, these colors. And it does have to do with Archangel Raphael's energy coming in really strong for you this month, coming in really strong for all of us. And that heart healing energy. It's just so beautiful, so energetically luxurious, if you know what I mean. Just so lovely. And these are some powerful decks we're using. So we're going to see what messages come out for you from the Austera Tarot, Libra, for this second half of October after this shift we've talked about. What are the messages for Libra? Spirit, thank you, holy guides, angels, archangels. Thank you for these messages for the greatest good and highest purpose of Libra. Starting with the Hermit, just like the last Libra reading we did, it is important for you, Libra, to retract all those cords it doesn't mean you can't see people. It doesn't mean that you have to literally be a hermit alone, but it does mean that this is a time where it's very important for you to be conscious of what is my energy, what is someone else's energy, what is my intention, what is someone else's. How might things be being reflected to me that are really someone else's wound to heal, and how might my wounds still be being reflected by others around me. So just being very conscious, holding this light up, knowing what is yours and what belongs to other people. And that can be especially challenging for Libra, because we do, Libras do tend to get defined to some extent by their relationships and connections, okay? As everyone does, but Libras especially. Okay, so the Six of Wands, this is success and victory. This is going to be the key to your success. When you keep your eyes on the prize, when you stay focused on what's right for you energetically, staying in alignment, keeping that power. You can see the fish here holding on to that wand, and the fish represents that abundance. Stay abundance focused, okay? And stay clear on where you're going. That is the key to your success. Definitely seeing abundance here with these fish and the Six of Wands, okay, for Libra. Nine of Wands. Lots of wands. This is, you coming into a lot of power within your own spirit, within your own energetic self, okay? So, meaning not physical, not mental necessarily, energetic, spiritual, okay? Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and in this deck, it is this wolf with these glowing eyes, and it's very much the energy of perseverance, this energy of you can keep going, you can do this. You have the ability, you have the strength within you. This is you knowing. It's like Eye of the Tiger, right? This is you knowing that you have that strength within you. And you have it because you've held up the light to you, and you know what you're made of. You've found out what you're made of. Now it's time to shine in that. Now it's time to move forward and to know that that's going to carry you through what you need to go through next. More wands for Libra. This is such a wandy month for Libra, okay? So King of Wands. This is illumination. This is, again, victory, and a very powerful card in this deck, represented by this masculine stag energy. So this is you, Libra, moving forward confidently in this knowing, in this strength, in this perseverance, and in this confidence, not in you, but in spirit, in your connection with spirit. And yes, being confident in your own divine power. When I say not in you, what that means is this confidence is not coming from your limited human self. It's not like an ego confidence is what I mean. This confidence is coming from the divine. It's coming from your higher self. It's coming from your divine connection. That's where everything you need is coming from right now, Libra. Everything you need here is coming from the illumination. You see how much illumination is happening here? With the holding the light up within, energetically, with the eyes, seeing what you need to see, having the Eye of the Tiger, having that powerful vision, and then the illumination in your crown chakra, in your masculine energy, in your power, moving you forward. This is you being very powerful in spirit and being successful and abundant in that. Loving it, okay? All these wands, very nice for Libra, okay? And finally, it's just staying in that inner knowing. And this is just you, Spirit saying you are, okay? I'm going to put this one over here because we're going to delve into a little different energy. Okay, this is not something that's happened for the other signs, but this is a little bit of a separate message because, this is complete here with these wands and your power. This is one message, okay? And here out pops a separate message, and it is synchronistically kind of separated. Because we have the Lovers and the Knight of Swords. And what this is saying, it's having to do with communication around your relationships, and particularly romantic. Okay, so this is you being pretty blunt, pretty direct, especially in this deck. This Knight of Swords is like, I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to be nicey nice. And that's, again, a departure for Libra. Just like kind of moving your energies, out of others' fields and not defining yourself by those relationships is new for Libra. This kind of bluntness of like, okay, you know, whoever this is romantically, this is the way it's got to be. This is the way it's got to be, having clarity. And yes, Libra, this might mean that you're on the receiving end of some of these messages. Maybe that, someone comes to you with a message that is strong, just like, this is what I want, or, just it's very heavy-handed in this card. Doesn't necessarily mean negative, just a lot of forceful energy behind it. All right, keep in mind that swords are the mind. All of this was wands, all of this was spirit, okay? All of this is soul. So keep in mind that where your relationships are concerned, you may be dealing with some more mental energy of old conditioning, breaking through that, redefining what it is for you to be in a relationship based on all of this that you're being led into and discovering through this amazing illumination this month. Nice. But I mean, power. This is still power, place of power. So very nice. It's just different from the Queen of Swords, which is, a common energy for Libra to get, which is about that clarity and clear boundaries. That Knight of Swords is a pretty swift communication, okay? Pretty, maybe in your face. You might be having just, more confrontations than you typically would in the past, but again, doesn't have to be in a bad way. Confronting just means looking at things without mincing anything, right? Without being delicate. Okay. But delicate does not mean not compassionate, right? So Libra, you also, well, maybe it does. In your case right now, Libra, maybe it does, because you have the Goddess of Destruction. So I just said, it doesn't mean not being, but, the Goddess of Destruction is pretty merciless. So in that fiery knowing that you have, Libra, this month, you're going to be tearing some things up with that Knight of Swords that no longer, are what's right for you. So let's take a look at this again. Like, see all that red? The red is representing your physical world. The red is the root chakra, so this is representing changes to your physical world. Kali is coming in and saying changes have to be made, and particularly where relationships are involved, okay? Things are going to change, and this is the way it's got to be, and really not being very delicate, okay? But still for the greater good. This destructive force of Kali is about birth. It's about something new coming in. It's destruction of the old so the new can come in. Change, 5 here, okay? 5 for change. So, beautiful message. Let's ask for a message from Archangel Raphael for Libra. This is what Archangel Raphael would like Libra to know regarding health and balance and wellness this month. And it's about unconditional joy. Beautiful. So this is all that Wands energy. Being aligned with joy, no matter what is going on physically, no matter what is going on in your life, you're aligned with this unconditional joy. Unconditional means, it's not dependent on conditions. Conditions meaning circumstances, situations. Your happiness is not, Libra, dependent on what's happening with other people in your environment or in your circumstances. It is dependent only on that spirit connection. Yes, and that's going to be joyful even in the midst of those, rockier physical circumstances, of things changing, of things being cleared out, of you clearing things out in that divine inspiration. Final message for Libra from the Magical Unicorn deck. So, don't let your magic fall apart. You got a lot of messages about magic, that we're doing, where magic meaning that spirit connection. And then there was a little bit of falling apart. Just kind of, that's where you're going to stay focused, okay? Don't let those physical circumstances rattle you. Don't let them do that, okay? They don't have the power to do that, so just remember that, that's all. because those physical circumstances are nothing in the face of spirit. Nice. For Libra, now interesting because we have Kali about destruction, we have that Knight of Swords with the communication, and then we have forgive. So this is a much gentler energy. It's time to let go of anger or blame. So, you know, this is allowing things to, yes, be broken down, be destroyed, but not from a place of anger, just from a place of guidedness. Not from a place of this is anyone's fault or this is wrong or that's wrong or anything like that. It's about gentleness and really being gentle with yourself. You know, this is a little child here, so it's going to be very important to be gentle. Gentle with that inner child and have this energy of forgiveness, letting go of any anger or blame as things are, you know, happening in your physical life. Stay in that energy of joy, this soft energy. In the midst of that Kali destruction, that's Libra's challenge, and it's not a small one, but you can do all things through the divine. Okay? All things through the divine. So, beautiful message for Libra. I hope you let me know how it resonates, and we will connect again soon.